Hello, welcome back. I hope you're ready for some entertainment with the cards. I just wanted to let you know what kind of space I'm in. I actually have been gardening, and you could see here that I have my beautiful flowers from the earth. And so I actually cut myself really bad in my hand, and just want to let you know, if I'm fumbling a little bit or something is a bit off with my movement of my hand, it's because I got a little boo-boo. But I rested yesterday, and I'm gonna come back and try to give you a good reading today. So let's get started, and let's see what we have. Okay. So at the foundation of our reading, we're getting some major arcana. We're getting a death card. You could be going through something where there's a renewal happening. Something's being cleansed out. Death is a part of the human life cycle that is here on this earth. It's natural for things to, die, and then other things to be born, and things to kind of go around. Okay. So at your foundation, I'm not sure what's going on as far as the death aspect, but I'm getting the vibe that there is something in your stability, in your foundation, in your survival that is going through a change. Next is the Empress. So you are hopefully feeling creative and enjoying life. You are feeling this way or want to feel this way. Okay, so just because things are changing doesn't mean that we can't feel good and pleasureful and enjoy life. So I'm not going to take this death card as a negative connotation. I'm going to take it as, for right now, until we pull more cards, I'm going to take it as, there's something going on in your foundation where there's changes going on. Another major arcana is the Empress, and she's very abundant, and I think she gets a lot of enjoyment out of life. She could be pregnant in this picture. She produces a lot of things. So I think you're going through a change, but the change is a good change. Let's see what else we have. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. In the earthly realms, I believe that the change you're going through, God is wanting that to happen, encouraging you to ride the wave of that change, and God is encouraging you in the earthly realm by providing a pentacle, providing some kind of financial support or something that allows you to continue going in that direction with that change going on. So God wants to encourage your will, your personal power. God wants to encourage your confidence. Okay? All right. We have the Hanged Man. I'm not sure that you're feeling connected. I'm not sure that you're feeling forgiveness and compassion and kindness. Even though you may want that, something's getting stuck with your heart. Something's getting stuck with the compassion, the kindness, the love. I'm not getting the sense that self-love is the issue, but it could be. But something in your heart is in this energy. And this is kind of like, it's a finality. And so sometimes when we are in the Hanged Man energy, we kind of have to accept where we're at. He looks like he's kind of accepted where he's at. And look, he's even got illumination around his head. Like he's getting a realization, an idea, some kind of truth there. And he almost looks like the kind of guy that could actually get out of that hangman space. He looks like he's an acrobat. Look at those little slippers. is this a trapeze artist? So he's hanging there and he's like, this is no big deal. I realize this is happening, but I can get out of this. That's the sense I'm getting from that card today with this spread. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. I think your speech could be in an unbalanced energy, what you're speaking. The 5 is not a balanced number. Are you being honest? Are you being truthful with the situation that's going on? So in regard to your expression and your communication, it's in this energy. You might be feeling tongue-tied, like things are not flowing. Maybe you're usually like a good speaker or a good communicator, but you're just kind of at a loss for words. This is what that represents to me in your in regard to your speech. So a lot going on. Sounds like you're going through changes. There's things that are, the tides are turning. You may need to do a little bit more work when it comes to whatever it is you're trying to manifest. That's what it seems like. And then we are getting the Sun card, and let's see. So although that change might be uncomfortable, that death at the foundation, it's leading to some discomfort. But with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun here, I believe that you know that that change is a good thing at the end of the day, or in the long run, it's a good thing. That illumination and that change that's happening, it might be uncomfortable right now, but I think God is showing you that it's the right thing. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, let me take a look at this. He looks skeptical. He looks like he's ready to do something with that wand, but he's also got a boo-boo on his head. That wrap around his head, that looks like he got injured to me. Today, that's what it looks like. He doesn't seem like he's very happy, so I think maybe spiritually you are not understanding or accepting what's going on spiritually, perhaps. Communication does need to happen. There's a lot of wands there, maybe a lot of passion, but maybe not really. Maybe you're in a space where you really don't know like how to direct that passion or that speech that you have, those words you have, those thoughts, something like that. Because something here, even though we got a lot of wands, he's kind of in a stagnant energy. I don't think he's stuck, but he's like on a break or something. Or waiting. He looks like he's almost waiting for the result to come out of what happened in that last battle that he was in, that last match. What is the ref going to say? Something like that. Maybe even could be, I'm getting the sense it could be, what is God going to say? What is the universe going to do or going to say? Okay. So let's take a look. We have, at the foundation of the reading, the Death card. And although in the beginning I wasn't picking up anything, you know, awful or negative about this, death could be hard. I mean, look at it. They're going through a hard time there, the ones on the ground. But we do have a sun in the background. We do have some water. Life still goes on. Life still goes on. There's still ships sailing and coming in. So it's just kind of like, it's a part of life. It's a part of what's happening. Death is a part of the life cycle. Wherever you're going, it's going to require some effort and communication on your part. You may want to feel in this Empress energy. Maybe you're trying to get to this Empress energy, but it's not going to happen overnight. And at the end of the day, I do feel like you are the Empress. You are in this Empress energy, male or female. You know, even though you're going through stuff, I think you know that you can create and recreate. Let's say something gets deleted accidentally, you lose something, or something gets destroyed. It's okay. If that death happens of that work you did or that project or whatever, you can still recreate because you're the Empress. You're in the Empress energy. She's very fertile, very creative. She can make things happen again. If things die, she can make things grow again. And she knows that. So be encouraged that death is a part of the process. The universe is taking care of you and will provide. Maybe that death is a change in your work situation. Maybe you become unemployed, or you're starting your own business and you know things are a little bit unsure and rocky and you don't know where the money is going to come from. There is provision, there are resources, and the universe will provide. So it's okay if you're in that Hanged Man energy for a little while, especially in your heart. But this Hanged Man, he definitely looks like he's a trapeze and he's not going to be hanging there for long. He looks like he can get out of that. And he's got an idea. He's illuminated here. Be careful with your speech. You don't want your speech to be in this Five of Pentacles energy. Whatever you say and speak out loud, try to make sure that you keep it positive. One thing that I would suggest is for every negative thought you have, if you're going to speak that negative thought out about something or a situation, you still need to look at the bright side and choose at least 2 to 3 positive things to say. So don't let your mind get in this energy. Because then when your mind gets in this energy, then your mouth gets in this energy. The mouth follows, I think, what the mind has, and then you speak it out. And so just be real careful with your speech. Monitor your thoughts. Stay optimistic, stay positive. This is going to happen. You know, all humans, myself included, we're going to have this Five of Pentacles energy. Acknowledge it. It is what it is. It's a part of life as well. And then being able to cushion that negativity with some positive thoughts and positive statements as well. So use that sandwich approach when it comes to your speech. This card here is representing your speech. So either you're having a hard time staying positive or your speech is negative, but I'm pretty much trying to caution you, don't let your speech get stuck in this Five of Pentacles. Don't be negative continually, because then you're going to build a habit of speaking negative things and nothing good can come from that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I think that in your clarity, your vision, your sense of sight, in your third eye space, there is illumination. You do know you're going in the right direction, but you're in that baby stage. So it's just about going forward on that horse. Keep going, keep carrying your banner. The sun is shining on you. You got the sunflowers. Check it out. I even have sunflowers today. Look at this. How did I pick sunflowers from my garden and then the sun card comes up with all these sunflowers? I mean, that's like a really beautiful sentiment. I think God and the universe is encouraging you. You are going in the right direction. Your insight, your intuition, your imagination. Sure, no one knows what the future holds, or no one can control the future. But be encouraged. The flowers are there. Things are growing. The Empress is here. She makes things grow. All right? And then this is the Nine of Wands. There's passion. There's passion. fire, wands. So we have, let's see, pentacles and wands. I think this person's passionate that the moves that they're making is going to hopefully lead to a development of more pentacles. And be careful not to wait too much. This guy, he doesn't want to get in too much of a resting state in regard to his self-acceptance, realization, enlightenment. In regard to your self-acceptance, you know, be in this energy temporarily, but eventually we have to take action, okay? He doesn't quite look ready, but he looks more pensive. And there's a lot of messaging, a lot of conversation, a lot of movement that is coming after this here, after this Nine of Wands. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what we're gonna get for clarification. I just want one card. That one wanted to pop out. Oh, okay. And then the gold foil to sum up the reading and kind of finish off with is the Seven of Cups. There are a lot of options there. There are a lot of decisions that need to be made, but stay optimistic. Yeah, it could be bad. You know, it could be a blue dragon, could be a snake, could be, I don't know, a veil covered, you know, blindfolded, could be an ice castle. But keep your eye on what you want to happen. And, you know, life is about taking risks. So don't be fearful about taking risks because, like I said, things cycle through. You know, death is going to happen. And then things get born again. Things are fertilized. Okay? We're in that Five of Pentacles energy. But then the sun comes out again. Okay? You are in those beginning stages, but you're going forward on your horse, carrying your banner. You have the sunflowers blooming. Things are growing, and it's okay. Okay? So keep going. Keep going with what you're doing. Whatever you're going through, stay encouraged. Thank you for letting me entertain you with the cards. I hope this resonated with you, and have a wonderful day.